Good morning, good morning. My name is Rick Noda. I am your host of T3 Talks and the founder of T3 Body, where we tighten, tactical, and transition. And you guys, it's by design. I say it different every time, so you guys know that we're on part 5 of a different video here. Now, this week we're talking about the mobility, and thanks to Decked 511, Gator Z, and Build Right Industries for not sponsoring this program as of yet, but being a great ambassador is what we're looking to be. So a big part of what I talked about 2020 is the ability to be more mobile. Well, you're coming into a little part of Rick Noda's life here. Now, you guys know that my full-time job is an endurance coach, and here at T3 Talks, I do have a part-time job as a nurse. So I'm still practicing. I'm a still practicing nurse. I have only one patient that I monitor. Shout out to Matthew. How you doing, brother? And the Chronic family. I got to tell you that it allows for me to, I have to be very versatile with my time. So I'm going to go through some of the things I've added to my truck, just like in the back with the Decked. So here, if you could see just across for me, there's a bar there. That bar that I have across the way is, I have 1 or 2 jackets that are there because, again, I don't know, in California, one day it could be, like right now, it's about 80 degrees. But this morning it was 59 degrees in the morning. So I was wearing one of my jackets in the morning. Second part is I have 2 uniforms. I wear a different 511 attire when I go to the Chronic's home because, again, my job is a little bit more, what I like to say, a little bit more intense. And with my job being a little bit more intense, what I have to do is I have to have some clothes that's a little bit more resistant to stains and, medications and things like that. Now, if you go ahead and you see, this allows for me to, just like I talked about managing your time, I don't have to go home for clothing. I can put time for my nap because you saw on the back deck there, I have the appropriate sleeping, like the sleeping pad for that. And number 2, I do have, again, a change of clothes if I do have, by any chance, my full-time business takes a little bit longer than I anticipated. Sorry, that was a little bit of a tongue twister there because I have 2 jobs and in my mind, this is the uniform for this job and the other one, it's a little bit different. What it allows to do is, for those of you who that I tell you that I'm hyper, it allows for me to compartmentalize. They don't get Rick Noda, the founder, when it comes to their house, because if I did do that, you guys, I would think too much and I'm be too aggressive or passionate.
Fired.
Yes, exactly. So they get Rick the nurse, and by creating a non-trigger, meaning I switch from business owner, marketer, driver, podcaster to Rick the nurse. Kind of helps a lot. All right. Well, with that, I'm always having my supplies, have it be my tourniquet, have it be my stethoscope, have it be any of that, any things that I need to do my job. Boom. We're going to go back to the back in the Build Right. So if you look at the Build Right there, all right, what is so nice there is that we have my first aid kit. I've got walkie-talkies. In those compartments, you'll have them set up. And the way I have them set up, let's go left to right. So if you look at the left to right, you have the first aid kit. On top of that, you have the tourniquet. In the black box right there, I have ibuprofen, Tylenol, some sunscreen, things like that. If we go to the middle one, yes, I've got my Bootsy. Yes, I've got my dog. That's something to make me motivated. If I'm having a SHIT day, I look in my rearview mirror, and if my dog isn't with me, she's always with me. I have a dump pouch there, so in case, I need to put that on my belt, if I've got some medical stuff and I really need my hands free, I can just throw it in there. Next to that one, I've got my walkie-talkies. Those are for Potato Chip Mountain. Those are in case I need some communication devices. They're battery operated, so they always work, all right, which is nice. Underneath that, I have a little bit of ties, things that kind of help with, in case I need to tie something down. A flask for vodka. No, that's a flask that I have in case I want to go and with Potato Chip, take some coffee for the top of the hill. An umbrella that I have there, and then some, what I call tools of the trade. If you need to do something when it comes to, putting in a license plate, if someone needs, a quick tool, I've got my Leatherman P3 2 there. And finally, I got the other 2. My other two are a little bit of snacks. You have some my gloves that are there. You've got some writing utensils. I have a whistle. I have a UV light. All of this stuff, what I like to say, is functional everyday mobile truck carry. Something goes wrong, it's there. So I like, for when we talk about the 7 P's, I usually just say whatever you have in your vehicle or your mobile office is something that is specific to your life. I'm a nurse. I'm on the go. I'm a coach. So a lot of the stuff here, people are going to get blisters. People are going to get different. I'm going to have to mark up some things on the ground. I'm going to have to take phone numbers. I'm going to have groups going, some going forward, some going back. That's where the walkie-talkies are that are for. The ability to be successful is how you manage your time. That's every podcast you see. So with my time management, I manage my time where it takes me maybe an hour to 2 hours to put this all together, but then I'm only adjusting it for every 2 or 3 uses, and maybe making it a little bit better, you guys. So it allows me to do the things that I need to do, which are take naps, take my time when I'm eating, spend time with my family, and enjoy the fun that's associated with the activities, you guys. So I know you guys thought I was crazy. You often thought that I was nuts, but now hopefully you guys have seen that what I transition from my daily life is a lifestyle. My lifestyle of working my jobs or doing what I do allows for me to work within my lifestyle and keep my life in organized chaos, not chaos. In other terms, I live my life proactively, not reactively. So when I say our motivation inspires you to be better, you see how that is? We inspire you to be proactive and less chaotic. See you guys soon. T3 Body, you guys, is a company and a fitness company that really talks about the complete athlete. When I talk about our motivation inspires you to be better, all right, as a non-for-profit that supports military veterans that suffer from mental health issues, I really enjoy the support you guys are giving me here on YouTube. But again, I am seeking clients on my T3 Body. So if you go ahead and take a look at my website, understand that the intimacy of getting to know you starts with just 30 minutes of motivation. So you go on there, you sign up for one of those, you get a one-on-one remote talk with me just like this. Then I encourage you to go and look at one of my training plans, download a 4 to 8 week training plan, and really kind of just test your body, test yourself, and just really start to get yourself ready to then do the next thing, is where you get 4 or 5 of your friends together and dare yourself to be better, where there you have a little bit more of my information along with my training plan. You get some remote sessions with me regardless of where you're at. You notice if you're watching me on YouTube right now, you can hear my voice and I can train you, all right? And that 45-day dare is a great way to just see and challenge yourself to really do the final thing, is become a member. Being a member with me is a commitment, and it's made for just an elite amount of people. So when I talk about membership here, I really talk about a really elite group of individuals who really understand our core values of God, country, family, and really live by and have really adopted where our motivation inspires them to be better. So I wanted to touch on that, you guys, and really use that so that individuals like yourself who are getting better and inspiring others that understand that, you know what, we do need your support to keep everything going.